Hi, everybody. It is April 29th, and this is my daughter, Sasha. And we saw something last night that we wanted to talk about and bring to y'all today. So um, I have I haven't been out much late at night or early in the morning because Sasha isn't having basketball practice anymore, and I haven't been having to pick up Noah. But Noah had a problem with his car and it's in the shop. So I was having to go pick up Noah late at night and the last couple nights. So um, the night before last, I was looking at the moon and Sasha went with me to pick up Noah and smile. um, can you tell I'm making her do this video? uh, bad mommy, mean mommy. Okay, so the night before last, we went to pick up Noah, and I was looking at the moon, and I was like, Sasha, look at that. That is not the real moon. There's no way that that's the real moon. And she's like, oh, whatever, Mom. Okay, maybe. Right? I need you to help me make the video. Okay, so she was just kind of doubtful and stuff. And then last night, when we went to go get Noah,
Let me speak now. Right?
I'm gonna let Sasha tell you now what we saw last night.
Oh, we're just driving. I can't say that because that'll be too much. You already told them too much.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Nobody.
Anyway.
No, I didn't say where we live or anything.
So we're driving at nighttime, and we just look at the sky, and we saw the moon, and she didn't think it looked right. But the night before, and it really didn't look right last night. So then we look up, and it's like orangey, and then we look.
Can you hear the storm, guys? We got a big storm brewing.
And then it like, so it was a and they can't see my, I'm stupid, but so it's like a crescent, and it just like went down, and it just got really dark, and it just blacked out. That's how it's.
So yeah, I've got a picture of the moon up here, and what we're trying to show with the picture of this moon is, see how there's clouds in front of the moon and you can see the shape of the clouds. Well, there was much moisture in the air last night and kind of like a mist, and so you might have been able to see a mist in front of the moon, if but it didn't look like that. And here's another picture of.
There were no clouds in front of that. It was just like a cutout shape next picture.
Right. So the moon looked unnaturally sharp, meaning the edges of the moon were unnaturally sharp. Like if you would cut out a circle, how that would be
sharp. It was
sharp.
A crescent, and it was just cut out.
Oh yes, and the other thing we didn't say is that the previous night, there was actually a slightly bigger sliver of the moon than last night. It was a little smaller sliver of the moon, but it was orange last night, and then both nights it looked like somebody had, like the Batman symbol, how they had like a cutout of the bat. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of a light with a round cardboard right in front of it.
Don't worry.
That's never happened before, Sasha. That sound has never happened before. We have got a monster of a storm going here. Sorry, guys. So it just looked like a black circle in front of a light. Okay? So we're watching it, and we're driving down the road, and it starts to get dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, and then it goes out. And we're like, whoa! Did you see that? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. What the heck was that?
I was trying to tell her, like, keep her eyes on the road because she was so freaked out. But, like, I just was, like, shivering. But, yeah. She's still worrying about the storm. But
yeah, it's a bad storm right now. All right, so we keep watching the moon. And this is the closest picture
But
that I could
it's still
find
not
to the
even
moon.
close to what we saw.
No. The color is similar, less orange.
But that's the real moon.
But-
That's not even close. So
Yeah, what we are.
that's just the color. Just get your idea of the color.
The color is similar.
There were no clouds.
A little less orange. But you see how the edge of this moon is uneven and you can see some divots and stuff. Okay, that's not like what we saw. What we saw was just sharp edge, you know. And there was like a thick mist, but the clouds in front of it did not look like this. It looked, again, like a sharp cutout. So
Nothing
like a
like
sharp cutout in black. And then it just turned off, and then it turned on. And then Sasha said that it looked like, what?
My ceiling fan. Or your ceiling fan if you have like a thing. It doesn't really matter.
A dimmer switch. It looked like a dimmer switch where it was getting
But then later,
dimmer, and then off, and then it come back on. We're like, what? Yeah. And we don't have room to put Noah in the video too. But so we go and pick up Noah from work. We come back home. We're like, look at the moon. Stop paying attention to your phone. Look at the moon. Look at the moon.
and he's barely looking. But so basically then, like 10 minutes later than when we first saw it, it was more like just a little orange dot that would kind of blink on, and then it'd just fade away again. And it never went back to its original moon crescent shape. It was still always like just this little dot that would kind of light up half of the shape and then it'd turn back off. It was like the weirdest thing you've ever seen, and like it was just the rest of the sky was black, and there were a few angel stars, and
yeah, we did see stars too. So it wasn't so cloudy that you couldn't see stars. It just, none of it made sense. And so once again, we just wanted to kind of talk to y'all about what we saw. Why? Because we want you to be aware that things are not what they seem, and we want you to test things and look at them, because sometimes the sun is not the real sun, and sometimes the moon is not the real moon. And I am not the only person that's seen this. I've talked to many people on the internet that have seen it. So we're out for today.
And of course, like, we like don't have like actual proof you could say other than our words. So like if you don't believe this, then you don't have to, but like if you see it on your own, our phones couldn't take a photo, and we just weren't even thinking about our phones at that time.
Right. Because I was driving, but I took pictures of the blood moon when the blood moon was up, and it just looks like this little tiny red dot.
It's not anything close
expanse
to the moon you see on the
this
screen.
Doesn't look right. We don't have a Nikon like my friend that we posted pictures of the stars. And actually, I have more pictures, and I do intend on showing them soon. Just I haven't had time to really work on that. So anyway, God bless you all. See you later.